luxurious YouTubers eating dinner in a hotel room, chilling.
Oh my god, you scared me. Caught me off guard.
It's the Game of the Stories channel. We used to, after COVID, your dad and I would go to a water grill every night and spend $300 to $800 on food and drinks every night. Because we've been locked up in Canada for so long, we really indulged. And then your dad started his fitness journey. Obviously, that's out now. I'm not gonna go by myself to a restaurant and drink and eat food. So
I'll go with you.
by default, you'll go to the restaurant and get food. Tomorrow I'll just be ruined. Hey, Damon, sorry, man. You know what's funny about your dad and I? Through all of that, all the times of having a good time and party and all that, we've never missed an upload because of that.
And you told me that your title and thumbnails are better actually when you're drunk.
They are actually a little bit more risque.
Risque?
One's like, Mike's a piece of Damon's like, you can't post that. I'm like, okay, I can think of anything. No, jokes aside, one time in Vegas for SEMA, I went out till 5 a.m. drinking, and then Damon went and made a whole video. I wasn't there for that. But he went out and made the video, so we didn't miss it. And then Gumball's the hardest, because Gumball are driving all day, then you're partying at night. And then next morning you're up at 7 and driving again. We don't mess.
Damn.
I think if you drink and have a good time and it causes disruption in your life around business or personal, you can't drink anymore.
I don't really drink.
If also you turn to a jerk and you yell at your wife, or all of a sudden you miss a day of work or whatever, you probably can't drink. So the point is just to get to that point and just dial it back a little bit. Get to that point.
Get to that point.
And just bring it back 1%, and then you're good. There's that line. You go, okay, those are my line.
I thought you said if you do that, then you shouldn't drink at all.
Yeah. So don't get to that point. Just right to the edge and back it off. You're not a big drinker, though, are you?
Yo,
No, I don't really drink. But if I do, I like to get
what
off.
are you doing?
Yeah.
Yo.
It's fully road legal, bro. What do you mean?
I don't know. You said it was a race car.
No, it was built. It was built in Japan, at the guy's place.
Oh, no way.
That's coming from the rules, and it was a gutted like race car. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That thing's crazy.
It is absolutely insane, bro. I'm trying to do everything I can to keep it right now.
How long have you had that for?
I imported 3 of them. So one of them, the ruby car is gone. The blue car is not going anywhere. That's been my dream car. I've been following that car for years.
Yeah.
It was built in Germany by a German tuner. It's got a 3.9 liter custom stroker single turbo. The whole inside of the car has been, it's all been tub carbon. The entire back part, that car is insane, bro.
Holy
It's
crap.
like the only RWB in the world like that. So I paid a lot of money for that car. A lot.
How much did you sell me the silver car for?
That's what the silver car is. $265.
That's a sick car.
Well, the car's nasty. It's a 3.8 big bore motor. You hear the way it revs? It's got a crazy flywheel in it. It's got a 6-to-1. It's got a 6-to-1 header. It's just, it's like, wow, it's freaking nasty, dude.
Sounds nuts.
It's nasty. It is
Big
nasty.
push guy,
That's
all of a
like
sudden.
that's like a straight your car in the back, just going crazy with that thing. That thing will get so much attention
Yeah, that
on the
thing's,
channel. It's not even
Porsche's
funny.
crush.
thing's crazy.
Shut up, Dave.
It is absolutely nuts.
Porsche's crush.
We did
1 to 10 every video.
We did my daughter's front end conversion in Wing tonight.
Oh, nice. Looks
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it looks good. She wanted to get involved, so her and Mike did it together. Like, she's never touched a car before, and she tore this thing apart and put it back together with Mike. It was crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, here, I'll send you a few photos. Cut front end, and then that's just a 991.1 base like Carrera, rear wheel drive narrow body. But we did the conversion on it. She's got like wheels and a suspension, headers, exhaust, all that stuff for it.
Nice. He's got a cup.
Drive by Porsche to the
Yeah,
gas
full
station.
cover on it.
101.
Looks like my own.
10 million views. Mr. Beast was like, what's this?
She did that with
What a
Mike. Never turned a wrench in her life. Kid comes in with Mike and like undoes the whole front end of a Porsche and does this to it.
That is awesome. Tell her now she's gonna make it red like mine.
I know.
You.
Red's cool.
We've had these absolutely terrible chairs at DD since the day that I started working with them. They're just absolute garbage. Thank you to FlexiSpot, who's today's sponsor. This is their C7 chair. This is a high quality chair. They actually have a 10-year warranty and a 30-day money back guarantee. You can tell immediately that these chairs are not garbage. These are quality. These are really comfortable. Got the lumbar support and it's adjustable. So you can move it, you can have it move with you, or you can put it in the position you want and lock it in place that easily. You have your armrests that are adjustable forward, backward, in, out. Whatever makes you comfortable, you can set this chair up to be exactly how you want it. You've also got the height control for the neck rest and the angle, so you can tilt it, make it feel comfortable. If you're spending a lot of time in a chair, you want it to be comfortable. So you've got a nice wide seat, and the cushion is actually really comfortable. It's not that fake comfortable soft cushion that you just completely sink into all the way, or that like rubber hard feeling plastic almost. It is a nice cushion. And when you really want to kick back, this thing can lay all the way back. These chairs are an investment that are gonna last you a long time. I mean, a 10-year warranty, how can you go wrong with this? So they have this C7 chair, and they even have a brand new one, a C7 Max with even more features. And now they have a sale for Black Friday, so you guys can save $50 on one of these chairs. The code is 24BF C7. So check it out, go to their website and pick up one of these. You will not be sorry. I guarantee it. It is the most comfortable chair that I've sat in that I can remember for a long, long time. FlexiSpot's actually giving away 140 free C7 chairs. So place your order and you might be the lucky one who gets their order for completely free.
I got really nasty, actually got a few of them, some really nasty DMs about some comments I made recently in a video, and I think I want to take a second to address it. So at DDE, we don't conform to manufacturers as far as we say what we think. We don't have a manufacturer saying you can only say this or they that. We're not trying to get allocations. We're not trying to play any games with any brand. So if we like a car, we say we like it. If we don't like it, we say we don't like it. And about 2 or 3 videos ago, I made a comment about how lame Ferrari is now. And it was after Damon got the Revuelto exhaust, which was so good. And so basically, the big messes are really upset about bashing Ferrari. But the truth is, Ferraris have gotten very meh. And then Larry comes out with the freaking Revuelto V12, put exhaust, it screams. And in this current automotive climate, that's really impressive. And I think what's going to happen now is people will now gravitate towards Lamborghini way more than Ferrari, the new generation. Ferrari is really maintaining its stronghold in the fact that people that are older are nostalgic, they love the brand. And I think we're at a level now in the world where the arrogance of playing games and all that, people are over it. I think you'll see that with luxury brands like even Rolex. You walk in, if you want to buy a Submariner, I might get in the list, but spend $50,000 on Submariner or jewelry first. So there is definitely a shift in the marketplace around people's tolerance for arrogance. And I think that's where Ferrari's going to struggle. But in the meantime, you have Lamborghini doing things like this. Like, look at that. No one's doing anything cool like that right now. I think they're filming at the same time. Are they filming? No, they're not filming. It'd be funny if they're doing stories on stories. Anyway, so if you're offended by what it's about Ferrari, you have that right. You have that right to be offended. Doesn't mean you're right, but it means you're allowed to be offended. But in my opinion, Ferrari's not making any cars right now that I'm like, I really want that car, or that's going to be the next car. Nope. But damn, the Huracan replacement, the Tyrannosaurus, what do they call it? I'll pump for that one. Yeah, what a car. So, you Ferrari fanboys can get a heartbroken all you want. You can drive around in your F8 Spider and be like, it doesn't sound the best, but man, it has better numbers. It's not about the numbers, man. It's about the experience, about the noise, right? That's why I love the Squadron Corsa so much. In fact, this April will be 6 years since I bought this car. Again, yes, there's a year there. We broke up for a little bit. But that was a mistake. That was dumb. Made up for it, got the car back for a deal. Actually, worked worked out really well for me, and I couldn't be happier. That's the one thing that for me in most of my life, I've always been like, I get bored of car, and this is probably the only car I've ever owned, past or present, that I'm not bored of. Like I wouldn't give this car up. If you're like, oh, you saw this quadricorn, so you get a 600 LT, or you could get a Aventador SV. Nah, I mean, I want those cars obviously, but I wouldn't give up this car to get that car. I would just say, nah, it's not worth it. But what's cool is, because when I originally bought this car for such a good deal, it's almost paid off. So it doesn't owe us anything. It's not like we have a huge $8,000 payment where it's like, well, how do we justify that in a car that's not in that many videos? This car, the payment's like the same as my TRX, and it's almost done. Like, I think we're, I don't know, in 2 years probably it'll be completely paid off, and it'll be a hard asset on the books. Traffic is complete crap here, you guys. On the 91 this morning. I can help with that if you need to.
Okay, touchy subject right now, but I want to ask him. Are we going to talk about this problem with the Revuelto? Are we going to talk about the problem? Or is it still a bit touchy?
No, it's not touchy. I mean, look, this is a brand new car. Like, in the context of, from the manufacturer, this is a brand new model. This shares nothing with the other car over there, my SVJ. This is a brand new platform. They built it from the ground up, which means it's got brand new ECUs, which are locked or encrypted or whatever you want to call them. So no one in the aftermarket world really has access to coding things out or changing stuff, right? So if you change something on this car and it's out of the parameters of its sensors or whatever, like, it's gonna have error codes. The problem is, if you get those error codes, the only people that can really fix those error codes are the factory level dealers. Which means if you put an exhaust system on an early model car before the ECUs are unlocked and you get an error code, you either have to put it back to stock, which we don't want to do, or you have to have some trickery. And so, you know, Alex is really smart at Gintani. He has a solution for this. And there are some things that are going on with this car that you have to tell it not to freak out about. And one of those things is he has some, I don't want to give away too much. He has some stuff that basically stops it from doing that. Just like you can put like, what's it called? Give me a sec, I'll think of the word. Just like you can put relays in to like basically stop sending a signal to the ECU so it doesn't get an engine light or certain things. There are certain things he did to this car, simple stuff, that prevents it from freaking out. But when I got the car, I was supposed to do something in a certain order and I didn't do it in the right order. So I'll give you an idea. This car has this little code deleter, and this is basically an OBD port chip that's programmed that if it has certain codes that pop up, it'll basically delete them because they're not hurting the car. It's just sending like, it's saying that there are certain parameters, maybe in the exhaust temp gases or something, that are out of whack, and it puts the car into limp mode. My car's currently in limp mode, won't go over 4,000 RPM. Because I didn't follow the steps properly when I got this. I was supposed to drive it, get as many codes as I could, and then put this in, and it'll constantly delete those codes over and over again. Unfortunately, I got a couple of codes, I put this in, it deleted those codes, then I drove it more and it got more codes. But then it doesn't know to read those codes after the fact. It's kind of like a once and done. So this little chip thing is really the key to not screwing my car up. It's all good. It's just currently in limp mode. Alex is trying to help us fix it. The other problem is, because it's so new, we have this right here, what's called the Altel. This is a big, expensive computer system that you plug in through the OBD port on cars. It's got a big like iPad screen, and it reads all the error codes, and you should be able to like manually delete codes, or at least read the errors. And we don't have the latest, greatest software that hopefully works with this yet. And a basic OBD reader probably would read at least the code. This won't even read the code because it won't even connect to the car. But we don't have a basic one. So now, I was just talking to Alex actually on text, I need to run down the road to like an AutoZone, buy a cheap handheld code reader, so I can at least scan this car and hopefully read a code, send that to Alex, and then Alex is gonna send a couple of spare things for the back that are really easy to access that basically tell the car not to freak out. Then I need to reset this. There's like a protocol to resetting this. I need to find a car in here that doesn't have any errors on it, which might not be that easy. Even the minivan has a freaking engine light on.
Oh, man.
But it has to be a car that I can plug this into that has no errors on it. And it'll basically reset this. It'll basically recode this to that VIN. Then I can unplug it and then recode it to this VIN once this has all the errors on it, and it'll delete all the errors. And if they ever come up again, those same errors, it'll just keep deleting them. That is the current dilemma of the Revuelto. And you guys, this is the stuff that normally I wouldn't show, because I think sometimes, you know, people feel like it looks bad on a shop like Gintani. And it doesn't reflect anything other than they're on the cutting edge of trying to make exhaust systems for this car, and it's a brand new platform, and like, this is the trials and tribulations and failures you go through to get to eventually having, you know, a hacked ECU, and you can code it all out and never make things go off again, and in the meantime you deal with this. I normally wouldn't share this because a lot of people don't understand how this works. They don't understand this is the process. They think, oh, you know, Alex did something wrong. Alex didn't do anything wrong. I actually did something wrong in this case.
You gotta have some guinea pigs to figure out.
You do?
Yeah.
Like, you guys think that underground racing just twin turbos their cars and they never have any issues? Like, you think no car that UGR ever built ever blew up? Of course it did back in the day.
Yeah.
They just did a really good job of covering it up.
So are we gonna go and get that?
So Alex told you what?
I need to get a basic one.
Okay, so he did just give me a number to somebody at Autel,
Okay.
who said it would help us out, so they can update the software on this thing, on the Autel, so it'll read this car.
Oh, well, let's do that.
Yep, he just sent me the number, so I'll call this guy right now.
Okay.
And
Perfect.
get
Because
this
the
to go.
Alltel's sick.
Yeah, the Autel's proper. We just need to do the newest update to it, basically.
Yeah, 'cause it won't connect right now.
So it'll read this brand new
All
car.
right, sweet. And then we're gonna send him what, the codes? And then he's gonna say either yes, swap out the
Either
deleters,
clear them or swap out the deleters, or
and then reset the OBD thing.
Yep.
How do we
reset
do
the
that?
OBD thing. So we have to find a car that doesn't have any codes.
Well, Dave's Bentley didn't have any codes, and I thought.
But there are also, we need to check it with the Autel, because sometimes you have codes that aren't showing as a check engine light, but you still have background codes.
Oh, Dave's definitely got codes. In the
He's
Bentley.
definitely got codes.
I was gonna say, I think,
definitely got
I
Bentley.
think he at least has a check tire pressure code.
I think your car might not have any.
No, but
But
it doesn't fit into
I was
the
gonna
port.
say,
Tim said. Tim tried it
It's
yesterday.
too big. It won't go into the.
We can just we'll take the OBD2 connector out of the little plastic thing. Then. It's just clipped in place. But yeah, then we need a car that has nothing. No
Ports.
codes. Yes.
Because everything, even our minivan has a check engine light.
Yeah.
What about the Ram?
Yeah.
Diesel engine doesn't change anything, does it?
No, I don't think so.
The Ram would work.
Yeah. If the RAM is working today, if it doesn't have any codes.
Cold start?
Cold start.
Check this out. Go in here. Bar mode opening. It actually says that. Bar mode.
Bar mode.
Yeah, go look in the back. You know, flex on them haters at the bar. You pull up and you put the wing up. I don't know. I don't know if bar stands for something else in Italian, but if it just is for like going to the bar, parking your car and flexing on the haters, you put the wing up like that. It says bar mode opening.
Bar mode. Interesting.
I
Very
know.
interesting. What are you up to, Tim?
I'm trying to get into the Autel to update it. I need your password.
Oh,
If you
we
know
won't
it.
show that.
Is that it? Or is that it? We have a few we might need to try.
That is not it.
Guess what?
What?
An hour and 45 minutes after doing 20 million updates on the Altel, I finally got it connected to the Revuelto. It's such a new car. So to pay for all that, $1,500, software update, firmware update, software update, 10 software updates, another software update. Then I can finally download and do the software update for the Volkswagen, Audi, Lamborghini stuff. And here we are. I finally got the engine light deleted. But we're gonna go for lunch and I'm gonna drive this thing and see. I got the Altel with me now and all the box and everything sitting here on the seat.
Sounds good.
You know what? Out of all that, it actually had nothing to do with the exhaust system.
Really?
Really.
Damn.
Bunch of other stuff. So I'm wondering if by putting the windshield banner on the top of my windscreen that says Daily Driven Exotics, covering up all these sensors, if it freaked it out.
Just a little bit noisy.
Ooh, I hear something. Mike's trying to warm it up so it can come in. Oh, there it is. Snappy. Well, get excited, you guys. Big day coming up.
Big day.
Yeah, real tuning. Can't wait to hear it. It's still at what, 4,000? Yeah, that's 4,500 still. So.
Wow, Tim.
So when I picked up the car from Yost, I was like, oh, by the way, it has a weak battery. They said, yeah, we noticed that. And I was like, can you swap it? They said, yeah, let's do it right now. And they realized I had this little tank right here for the supercharger.
Yep.
And Tim spent a full day changing the battery. He completely re-bleed the entire supercharger system, which is crazy.
That is crazy.
But this car needs a little bit of love right now. It's got 70,000 kilometers on it. Bought it with 8,000. And it's gonna need just it's got some squeaks, but this car needs to be dialed in. This is the golden child. This is the one that won't
It's
get
not
away.
golden anymore, though.
There'll be no divorces with this car ever again. There was one time. We broke up for a little bit. This is not from this car.
Don't film with that, film with that.
Update on the Revuelto. We're in it.
Oh yeah, that's
Driving.
true. We're in it. We're driving, no engine light, everything's good. Thanks to Alex, he's the homie, answering my calls and stuff like that to get this rectified. I just had, my car was just being glitchy and had a whole bunch of other error codes pulling up that were unrelated to the exhaust system or anything like that. So, but he was helping me through it because he's the only person I know that has a Revuelto that has also done anything to it or played with it or knows anything about how the ECUs work. And the dealer's not about to like tell me over the phone anything, right? So thank you, big shout out to Alex at Gintani. And he helped me get my Altel updated and I got all the error codes cleared and they're not coming back. So car's good to go. Sounds amazing.
Awesome.
I can put it in manual mode here for a sec. You'll hear it. Hold on. Downshift. I was in 8th gear just cruising on the freeway here. But you'll hear it. You'll just hear it in the cab.
Okay, we got all 5 coffees here, and Skinny really does not want me to spill them in his car, so we're gonna see how talented I am.
But I kind of want to see your skills.
Hanging out with my purse, this bag, and coffees.
And no help. Look at this. Look at this. No help.
Egg day.
Hilarious.
We did it.
Hilarious.
Let's go deliver the coffee. So Dave, I heard that you did not upload the video on time today. Oopsie.
To 7-Eleven fuel station.
We're going to 7-Eleven.
There you go.
That's where we're going to get some more water and energy drinks. We've been here for what, 7 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 hours.
We need to pick me up.
We're filming a big video. There was a little teaser for a second there, but I can't share anymore. I haven't been in here with these lights.
Really?
Yeah, it looks so cool.
Yeah, thanks. So these are my date night vibes, you know what I'm saying?
I love it.
Me and the wife, you're going on a little date night, put the lights on.
How's she doing? I miss her.
She's doing great.
That's good.
She's doing awesome. I'm here playing, so she's doing good.
I
will
was
warn
gonna
you.
ask you something that you just...
Winter time,
Yep.
driving for me, windows down, heat on. That's how I do it. Are you good with that?
Yeah, isn't that like
Okay.
California cruising or something?
It is.
Yeah.
You're from California. You're not from California. You
Well,
know?
yeah, but like I know these things.
Okay.
I'm cool.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay.
We're friends. There it is.
I mean, I got a question for the audience.
What's
Who
the question?
gets 7-Eleven gas?
I don't. That's
It's
a
like
really good
it's like
question.
water going into your car. Legit. All gas is not the same, everybody.
Is
It is water.
is it
going into
cheaper?
your car. Yeah, it's cheaper. But it's water going into your car. Like, no.
Yeah. I've never gotten gas at 7-Eleven. Maybe like once or twice.
Never.
But 7-Eleven's for snacks and Slurpees.
Exactly. Are we getting Slurpees?
Are we getting Slurpees?
Now, low key, if we do, we can't tell your dad. So we gotta drink it before we get back in the car, because he'll scold us for having it.
Nah, it's fine. I'll tell him.
I'm drinking mine in the car. You can take yours back.
Fair. Now I have another drink. I have to be careful not to spill in the car.
100%. 100%.
Oh man. All right. Call. Got the goods.
No Slurpees, though.
No Slurpees.
I'm not gonna lie, I punked out. I just hear your dad in my head. The sugar, skinny, the sugar. The sugar, the sugar.
I got you all 10 liters of water that you need to drink.
Thank you.
We're getting Slurpee, too.
The food's here finally.
Woohoo!
And we should have asked you guys to bring some plastic forks because they didn't send us any cutlery.
Oh. Okay, we are back in the Revuelto. We just did one vlog. Took about 8 hours. We've been here since 10 a.m. and it is now 6:30. So 8.5 hours. And now we're off to a new location to film another vlog. So double vlog in a day.
That's right. Double it up. We got
it's-
double tomorrow too.
Yeah, it's feeling like the old days,
Yeah.
but
The grind is real.
it was a pretty cool day.
A
So
lot of sit around and wait for certain things, but today was epic. Like,
was epic.
So epic.
yeah. So yeah, now we're off to our next location.
That
But that's
freaking,
the
that
check-in.
freaking car in there is 5 years in the making to this day. From the day I took delivery was 5 years ago. November 29th, we looked it up. 2019.
Wow,
Like, damn.
epic.
Yeah, I'm excited. Now we're about to go reveal another V12 that had a complete transformation also. That's kind of been hidden and gone for the last 2 months. And the paint's done. There's new wheels on it, and it looks so good. And we even have more to dial in on that car, but this is going to be the first reveal of that, and then we'll dial the other things in.
So stay tuned to the main channel to see all those exciting updates.
Shit's blowing up, man.
It really is. Gonna have a full shop,
Yeah. Yeah.
overflowing shop.
Wow. I would need a lot of cars to be overflowing. That's a big ass shop.
Get it? Get it? Yeah.
I don't drink. What the hell?
It's all free.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Even better.
I probably shouldn't shake this. Blow it up in here. Okay, what are we buying, kids? I need a little snackety tackly. The only thing healthy I can eat in here is this is my. That's the bad side of the store. The only thing I can eat is here. This is the healthy aisle, right? Yeah. She was like, yeah, I think so. Nobody shops here, but yeah, okay.
You want a Pop-Tart? A protein Pop-Tart?
I heard they're gross.
Probably.
Yeah. You know what are good though?
What?
You can't eat a lot of them, but if you just need that little kick, that little treat, that little
Those are so good.
You got 2 of those in the car already.
These are delicious.
You're stocked up on those.
Do I have these?
Yeah, you got 2. Actually, technically you have 3. You have half of one and then a whole one.
Are you sure?
Good for you?
Yep, I'm positive.
Well, they're not good for you.
It's not horrible for you.
Correct. You know what? There's 11 grams of protein in here and only 1 gram of sugar. It tastes good. 100%. They're actually amazing. Like, I would eat these over a Reese's cup any day of the week.
I wouldn't.
What? I owe your dad a... You're 22. You can eat whatever you want. Fuck off. I left your dad's phone cable in the truck, so I don't have a cable.
Oh, no.
And I also didn't my vitamins yet today, so I'm going to grab these from the gas station. Probably right as rain. Premium vitamins, miscellaneous, for men and women.
Can you take them all at once, like Dad does?
I'm so bad at taking pills.
You'll throw up.
I do one at a time. I have to use like oranges. I can't use water or I'll gag. It would do awful in prison. You ever tried this before?
No. What is it?
It's awful. But, yeah, it's horrible.
It tastes gross.
Awful. It's awful. Oh, man. Drink weird stuff is shit.
It's the worst thing ever.
Yeah. That's my opinion, but...
What are you getting? Second gas station stop in this vlog. We got water last time.
Oh yeah, we did go water
just
last
got
time.
water.
When I start my new lifestyle choices, giving up stuff like this.
Dude, these are hard.
Pure chemicals.
love tasting
Yeah, I
these,
do.
hey?
I do. That'll be hard. That'll be a hard thing to give up. Candy, like candy, nah, no problem. Like this shit. Road trips.
This is
Whoa! What are you doing?
my healthy snack.
These are a little bit healthier. They're dried, so it takes out some of the.
So
Now-
technically,
For my wife.
Aww.
Look, fellas, I'm gonna put you on some game. You buy a fake flower, and you say this is a resemblance of our love because it never dies.
Smooth. Lambos on Lambos on Lambos. They look like my Skittles.